What's up, Ball State? We're back with another episode of Chirp Central presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. I'm Peyton Manell. Ball State men's basketball is off to a hot start in MAC play with a 4-1 record. Tajay Teague also earned his 4th MAC West Player of the Week. Matt Shevs etched his name into Ball State history as he now owns the all-time service ace record. He now has 112 career aces heading into tonight's matchup with 12th-ranked George Mason. After defeating Xavier last week, men's tennis hits the road for a doubleheader Saturday at Michigan State. They take on the Spartans and Niagara University. Women's basketball found its way back into the win column Wednesday night with a victory over Buffalo. Here's a look back at the action. In a tightly contested meet, Ball State Gymnastics defeated Pittsburgh on the road to move to 1-1 on the season. Our own Sina Grivey captured all of the big moments.
Victory Honda of Muncie is proud to support the student athletes at Ball State and the students in SportsLink. For more info, visit victorymuncie.com.
Baseball is 23 days away from first pitch. After falling short in the MAC championship last year, this team is all gas, no brakes, and ready to take it to the diamond.
Guys are very excited. We just can't wait to get this thing rolling. It's going to be a fun year for us. I know we came up a little bit short, but we're very excited for this year and what we can prove this year. A lot of seniors. We only had, 5 last year, I think, so with 10 this year. You know, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot more vocal people this year, so we're excited.
At the end of the day, it comes down for us in the Mid-American Conference. So these other games are trying to find ourselves. But we'll go out there and we'll definitely compete hard, and the guys will be hungry, and I'm sure it'll be a great battle.
SportsLink is just over a month away from going global. 12 students will travel to Cardiff, Wales to work with our friends at Cardiff Met University as part of a transatlantic storytelling initiative. The crew leaves February 26th. Bon voyage.
And we've got a bit more work to do on this, I think, because obviously cricket was something you flagged as being a game you don't have in America, and it's quite a peculiar game, but it's very traditional, and it's very popular in England and in a lot of the place where the sort of British Empire colonized around the world. So they play it in India, and they play it in parts of Africa, and they play it in the West Indies, Australia, South Africa. So yeah, Tim is going to tell you a bit about Aman Gandhi.
While men's basketball is playing well on the court, alumnus Trey Moses is making headlines off the court. Moses was named the NCAA's 2020 Inspiration Award recipient. With a heart for others, Moses wants to make an impact on somebody that will last a lifetime. Here's an inside look at a piece coming from the creative storytellers of SportsLink.
It's one of those things where I do what I do for other people and not because of me. This is something that I'm obviously blessed to win, but I've never wanted recognition for anything that I do. But just to get recognized, it's a blessing. Just to know that I've inspired people, and my goal every day is just to, change someone's life in a positive way. And I feel like getting this award just shows that I've done that consistently over my 4 years. And it's something that I'm trying to just continue to do everywhere I go. Life is bigger than me, life is bigger than you. It's all about other people as well.
After finishing first in the season opener and posting 22 top 10 finishes in the second meet, Track and field prides itself on competitiveness and team unity.
The competitiveness and like the skill level has like risen so high. Like everybody is like on their A game, and I just know it's going to be a different team. It's going to look very different, and we're just ready. If you're doing good, then I'm doing good. So I just want you to do the best that you can, and I want you to try and beat me at everything, because I'm going to try and beat everybody else at everything. So we don't try to limit ourselves because somebody is on paper better than you. So I think that's also another thing that's helping us on our team right now.
Let's take a look at this week's 4 players to watch. Brianna Birdsong became Ball State's first track and field athlete to post a MAC indoor qualifying time this season, running a 7:58 60-meter dash at the Gene Edmonds Memorial Invite at Purdue. They're back on the road at the Gladstein Invitational in Bloomington this weekend. Vince Orlando won in both singles and doubles against Xavier. The freshman paired with Chris Adams in a 6-4 win in doubles and won his singles match in straight sets. Freshman Owen Shea took first place in the men's 50-yard freestyle versus Evansville with a time under 22 seconds. The men's swim team moves to 2-2 on the season as they head to the Butler Invitational on Sunday. Sticking with swimming, Shelby Christ led the women's team in the 200 medley relay and took home first place in the 100 backstroke this past weekend against Indiana State. The Cardinals look for their 4th straight head-to-head victory as they take on Ohio this weekend. That will do it for this week's Chirp Central. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at BSU Sports Link. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week.